Yeah, yeah. Hey, we finna run that one more again. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, this is Rose, baby. Let's go. Burning Health Services. 100 Health Show. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. Listen, y'all know your girl finna go in today. Listen, can't stop, won't stop. I am so ready to go, hot off the presses. Yo, today, what are we talking about? We talking about your immune system, giving you some more tips, going more in depth, giving you some more weight loss tips, as well as heart health tips. So you finna get a 3-for-1 special. Let's go. How you doing, Mr. Penny? All right, Miss Mary, I see y'all. I appreciate the support. Those of y'all tuning in from Facebook, those of y'all who are tuning in via Zoom, so happy to have you all with us. Who is this lady in front of you? I am Miss Wells, the founder, owner, and operator of Abundant Health Services, better health right now. That's what we committed to right now. Things you could do and implement now, here today. What's up, Mr. Scott? I appreciate the support and you tuning in. So, over 18 years at this point now in the sports medicine industry. So I have a whole lot of technical knowledge, book knowledge, but I also have, more importantly, the applied knowledge. And to back that up, I have the motivation because of the type of health price that we've paid in my family. And more specifically, those of you who've been following me for some time, you know, like I've mentioned and brought up, how I got started to begin with was the story with my grandmother and how heart disease is run rampant throughout my family. So at the age of 11, I already knew that I was going to be in the health industry. And by 10th grade, I knew specifically I wanted to be a health teacher. So I took a long road to get back to where I knew I always wanted to be, which was health education. So with that being said, all right, I want to talk about tomorrow. Thursdays, every Thursday in the midst of the quarantine, we are going to do community health prayers. And on top of that, in addition to sharing the health tips that I've been sharing with you all, you get an opportunity to ask me one-on-one questions. I do hold you accountable for your health goals that you set. We've started a community health mastermind every Thursday at 5 o'clock. You're off by 5:30. So the community health prayer time, you can submit any names that you want to add to our prayers list. That's 4:45 p.m. Again, I told y'all this is conflict-free health information. I will continue to say that on as many videos as I can remember, because I need you to understand this thing is so much deeper than money. I can't be bought when it comes down to this, because I understand the impact all of this makes on your family's lives. I know how it's impacted my family and my life. So I want you to win in your health. I want your family to win in your health. And all I'm doing is basically translating and making it plain and simple and funny. You know what I'm saying? What the doctors are saying. That's just kind of like how, you know, when we send something off to the mail, we don't need to know all of the inner workings and the technical machine names that they're using for the mail. We just want to know how I get my mail or how I get my package from point A to point B. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically just giving you the basics in layman terms and even some urban terms, so that you can keep it 100 in your health, so you can know how to get from point A to point B with what's really going on, without all the fluff, without all the extra. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so now let's get right into it. Last week I promised y'all I was gonna bring up a topic that specifically is called grounding. What that is, child, ain't nothing but walking outside with your arm shoes off. Yes, barefoot. Barefoot. You can do it before you're gonna take a bath. So don't even trip. Don't even roll your little eyes at me. Okay, then thanks. I already saw you. Right? So it's called, some people use it interchangeably, the term earthing and grounding. Okay, now I gotta geek out a little bit on you and give you a little backdrop. So you be like, what the you talking about grounding? So that's a fancy way of saying like being on the earth with your shoes off. See, before 1960, we used to do this here. We ain't have all these rubber sole shoes and all the stuff, how we be coming in, flossing and everything, you know. Because, you know, we don't want hookworms, other things like that. So you can stand on your porch or you can stand on your back porch just for a few minutes. Just take off your shoes. Why? The earth got electrons, fool. Bam. Just like that. Guess what? Back in the day, our ancestors used to get that because they used to sleep on the floor or they used to spend some time without their shoes on, and their shoes wasn't made of all this rubber with all these barriers between our feet and the ground. We need them electrons that is rotating and flowing through the earth, boo-boo. That's it. That's it. It's real simple and easy. So it's called grounding, earthing. So we need, you know that you're an electrical current, right? Like flowing through you, right? That's why you can be struck by lightning, all right? The earth got some of them electrons and stuff that we need. You see what I'm saying? So you need to take off your shoes, go stand on your front porch, or go stand on the your backyard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go far. You just need to take off your shoes and spend some time. Your feet need to touch the earth. Or hell, if you're going to sit down on the ground, but you need to spend some time. You need to do this a couple times a week if you can't do it every day. And then you could do it before. I would recommend, since, you know, I don't necessarily want to have dirty feet and be getting in no bed and walking around the house like that. So you could do it before you're going to take a bath. Easy. Check, check. Set a reminder on your phone if you think you ain't going to remember. Okay. Why? Okay. Bam. How about we've been suffering with all these autoimmune diseases? Stuff got us all inflamed. We breaking out. There's a whole lot of other illnesses that fall under the autoimmune diseases. Check this. When you do grounding, guess what it do? It brings in under control and tell them free radicals, y'all tripping. Y'all doing too much. You feel me? So grounding is going to reduce those. It's going to help improve your immune system function because it's going to bring in control of infections, inflammation, and that is because you got all them free radicals doing whatever they want to do. They doing the most and causing up and stirring up trouble. But if you go on ahead, put your feet outside, yes, with no shoes on, I ain't telling you go walk in no glass and all that other kind of foolishness. You go right down on your porch. You come on now. You're doing too much. Don't overthink it. Couple of minutes and come on back in. That is called grounding. What did I just say it's gonna do? It's gonna help boost your immune system, improve the function. Your body gonna be able to deal with infections even better, boo-boo. And you're gonna be able to control them free radicals. Them free radicals is the ones that be tripping and be causing all these problems in y'all bodies in ways. So you need to go on ahead and tell them to sit down by walking out the door with your shoes off for a few minutes, okay? Thanks. All right. Let's move on, honey. Oh, you know what? I also meant to tell y'all about the grounding though too. It also improves stress. And we're going to talk about when we get into the weight loss portion of it, because I'm going to deal with the immune system first, and then we're going to get into the weight loss. Then y'all know we're going to close with my heart health stuff because we're going to forever be talking about heart health because that is whole life. Thanks. Anyways, but it does decrease the stress hormone, hunty. Yes, which does get out of control sometimes. Cortisol be doing too much. Yes, just like our kids be doing too much sometimes. Okay, thanks. How about that? Immune system. All right, let's talk about some ingredients, some nutrients. Okay, I'm gonna list the vitamins and then I'm gonna tell you some different little food options. You ain't got to do them all, but you can do a couple of them and switch them up daily and find which ones work best for you. I'm just trying to give you some options. You understand what I'm saying? Some options, so you don't get bored with your stuff. But you need to do some of this because you know they ain't got no medicine for you to be treating no Rona virus, and then they ain't got no vaccine. It takes a while. You ain't got to be nobody guinea pig. Go on ahead and boost up your immune system. Do what you can do. Do your part. So what are some vitamins that are key in helping you build up your immune system? I got you, boo. I'm glad you asked. Vitamin A. Hey. What's up, Christopher Gordon? I appreciate your support. Vitamin A. Vitamin D3. It ain't really no vitamin. It's really a hormone, but it's just called vitamin D3. Vitamin D. So we're going to keep it at that. Vitamin D, because that's what everybody know it as. Vitamin D. Okay, then, boo. Thanks. Vitamin B6. You know, it's a whole lot of B vitamins, so we need B number 6, boo-boo. And I'm going to tell you where you can get you some of them at. Okay. And then vitamin E. And then vitamin C. If you already sick, vitamin C is not going to help you, boo. Zinc is not going to help you, boo-boo. You need that before you get sick. Okay. I'm keeping it 100. All right. So, vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin D3, and vitamin E, and vitamin C if you ain't already sick. You get what I'm saying? If you already sick, then you stick with the other ones because they're gonna help you recover faster. You do some vitamin C when you ain't sick, okay? Because we trying to avoid getting to that. Okay. All right, vitamin A. Remember when you was little? I don't know about y'all, but my family country. My grandma used to give me cod liver oil. Guess what? Ding, ding, ding. One of the best sources that you can get of vitamin A. Why is vitamin A important? Ding, ding, ding. Helping our bodies fight off infections. How about that? Boost our immune system. Thanks. Hated that. Rona. Rona who? Rona what? Okay. Thanks. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, she's so extra. That's why my students love me, and that's why they test well, because they're gonna remember what I say, because I keep it 100. I love teaching. All right, so sweet potatoes. Better get them sweet potatoes. See, it's certain kinds of things. I don't know my grandmama, my grandma, sisters, or my granddaddy, or his sisters, or none of my uncles. I don't never remember them ever having no cold. Real talk. Real talk. They used to stay up on some sweet potato. And guess what? My grandma used to make us just do cod liver oil just because on, just at certain times. I ain't realized that there was actually science-based stuff behind it. Now, they probably didn't know that. It was just something that was passed down through generations. What's up, Mr. Samuel? But vitamin A, cod liver oil is a big source of that. It's going to give you what you need, you know what I'm saying, for the daily the RDA, the recommended daily amount. Okay, thanks. All right, sweet potatoes. All right, if you don't want to fool with the cod liver oil, which is probably going to be your best bet, go on ahead and get you a tablespoon of that. Okay, thanks. But some sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, listen, check this out. You're going to get a couple of things when you get you some sweet potatoes, boo. Because not only is it going to help you with your immune system, but it also can help you in your weight loss efforts. Okay. I love that. I love it. Yes. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. You get you some wild caught salmon. That's a rich source of vitamin A. Lord, honey, who is this? Keep messaging me when you know as I'm filming. Y'all, some of y'all is just being ridiculous. And then when I snap, you're going to think I'm wrong. Okay, anyways, goat cheese. Now, it's not as rich of a source, but it is a source. It do got some. You get you by around 10% of the vitamin A dose that you need for the day. All right, then, let's keep it moving. Wild caught tuna is a good source. 1 tablespoon of butter. Not that fake butter. You know, a lot of y'all be around here eating fake foods. We talking about real butter. Real butter. Your body know what to do with that. Not that fake food, not that fake butter, fake plastic that y'all around here consuming. Man, y'all need to stop with some of that foolishness. Stop. Your body don't know what to do with it. It ain't doing nothing but clogging up your arteries and messing up your heart health. Listen, you need some real butter. And the real butter got the vitamin A. How about that? Thanks. And if some of y'all, if you forget everything I said, listen, Earth Balance, they make some real butter. There may be some new companies out there that, but Earth Balance for a long time was the only one I knew of that was making real butter. The rest had them moving is I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe y'all so fake either. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's keep it moving. 1 hard-boiled egg. 1 hard-boiled egg. Yep, not no egg whites and all that other kind of foolishness. That ain't how you get cholesterol. That don't raise your cholesterol. They was lying to you, boo, but I'm going to keep it 100. Egg do not increase your cholesterol. They is lying. There was no research and no science base. That's not how you increase. So you got 2 types of what we call cholesterol. HDL, which is considered the good one, and LDL, which is considered the bad one. So the eggs ain't boosting up the LDL, the bad cholesterol, and we need both of them anyway. We just don't need that much of the LDL, okay? So eggs is not how you get that. Butter is not how you get that. You know what a lot of people don't realize is that sugar. Sugar will raise your darn cholesterol. That's how people a lot of times got diabetes and high blood pressure and you know, high cholesterol. And it's a whole lot of sugar hidden in y'all foods, but we're gonna get on that when I talk about this weight loss. Oh, I only got about a few more minutes. All right, I'm finna make haste. All right, caviar, if you into that, for those of y'all who are a little bushy. Okay, cream cheese or feta cheese. So, and trout, wild caught, wild caught. I ain't talking about that foreign foolishness, all right? All right, vitamin D3, where you gonna get that? Break yourself. How about you get outside in the sun, boo-boo? 20 minutes. You can go on ahead and walk, get you a 2-for-1 special. You're going to build your immune system as well as that vitamin D3. It's really hard to get it from food. So the sun is our best source of vitamin D3. So for those of y'all who in the Northeast, then you're going to need to go on probably, if you can't get no sun, you're going to need to go on ahead and get you a supplement, a real one, not no fake one that got D3. Make sure it listed. If it don't list D3, that means they is faking the phone and they probably got D2, which is not going to give you the benefits that you need for your immune system. You need D3, vitamin D3. That's the one you is looking for. Because you ain't got the lie, Craig. You ain't got the lie. Okay, y'all, I can tell y'all right now, I'm going to go over my time. We're going to be here till at least 5:30, okay? I just got to keep it 100. I know I try to keep it at 20 minutes, but today it's just too much good stuff that I really want to make sure that you're equipped so that you can get your immune system boosted up while these people around here playing around. Don't y'all go around and get, you know, Lysol and all this other foolishness with this fake news, fake almost health news. I'm keeping it 100. That's why it's called 100 Health Show. Okay, D3, get it from the sun. If you in the Northeast and you ain't got no sun, y'all ain't got no sun. Like, I don't live up north, so I don't know what y'all dealing with there. Those of y'all who in the South, you ain't got no excuse. So if you in any other southern states, you can get outside. We got plenty of sun, so stop. You need to get you some sun. And you can walk while you're doing it. So that way you can do another thing that's going to help build up your immune system. Why? I'm glad you asked, because that sunlight, that vitamin D3 is going to give you some extra B cells. Okay, that's what we want. And your T cells. Hey, you finna have your shooters in the street. That's what you want for your immune system. You got killer cells. Yeah, that's what they do. They go seek and they look. They find. They listen and like, look, I wish you would. I wish Rona would. You need to increase your killer cell. You need to put your shooters on your bloodstream. How about that? In your body, in your immune system. You need to increase your shooters on the street, which is called your killer cells. Okay? You got killer cells in your immune system. We need to boost up their production. And then you need to get your boys on the block, your B cells. You need to increase them up because they like your club bouncers waiting at the door. You get what I'm saying? So now you got your shooters in the street looking for a problem. And you got your bouncers waiting at the door like, what? I wish you would try to get on up in here. You feel me? So, vitamin B6. How you get some of that? All right, I'm glad you asked. Spinach, boo-boo. Here's what I like about spinach, because spinach, you could get vitamin C as well as vitamin B6 as well as vitamin E. So you could get 3 vitamins when you fooling around with spinach. So that is a real good source for your immune system. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep that thing moving. All right. So vitamin B6, how else I can get it? You got any kind of green vegetables? Like, I'm talking about the real vegetables. I ain't talking about no fake vegetables now. If you can't afford organic, your better bet is to go ahead and get you some frozen vegetables, because you got less likely of a chance of getting them harmful toxins and pesticides and all the sides that they add on to it that ain't good for your health or your body. It might be killing them insects, but guess what? They killing your insides too. We ain't trying to do all that. They doing too much. So you get the frozen kind and it kill off all that. Okay, thanks. How about that? Anyways, let's move on. Oh, chickpeas. I don't really necessarily do as well. You know, I have to moderate the amount of chickpeas I'm gonna get, but chickpeas is a really good source of vitamin B6. And vitamin B6, any of the B vitamins, they give you a good dose of energy too. So that is real good for you. But specifically, they is good with boosting your immune function, which we trying to fortify our immune system. You want your killer cell count up. You want your shooters in the street. You feel what I'm saying? Within your body. You need to release your shooters on your body street. How about that? That's what you need to remember. Vitamin C, broccoli. Broccoli gonna give you more. 1 cup of broccoli, just 1 cup of, and don't cook the hell out of it either. 1 cup of broccoli. You can buy the frozen kind. It's cheap. You feel me? If you can't get the organic kind, and guess what? Vitamin C is really, really good for you. All right. Again, that's if you're not already sick. If you already got a cold or something like that, vitamin C is not going to help you, boo. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I know they like selling you stuff and telling you to take it. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you until after it's clear. The other stuff will help you, but vitamin C ain't. It ain't going to help you, boo. Or zinc. Okay, thanks. But tangerines, lemons, limes, grapefruit. Okay, now let's just talk about some specific food items that you could use to help boost your immune system. Bone broth. Not only is bone broth good for helping boost your immune system, but it's going to also, check this out, the collagen helps cut your repair time, and not just for your immune system. All right, I'm finna let you in on a little trade secret when it comes down to sports medicine, all right? So here's what a lot of people don't know. If you follow basketball, and if you guys remember, if you follow Kobe's career, Kobe had, I think it was his Achilles. Now, if you ever had any pain with your Achilles, when you tear that, like that's what hold your foot like together. That's that big little thing. If you touch the bottom part of your foot, when that come loose, the recovery on that it's slow. When you injure your foot, period, recovery is slow because you don't have a rich blood supply. So guess what was used? And here's something, and I love the Lakers because they believe they go far. And I shout out to them for hiring a female nutritionist too. But guess what she got Kobe on? That bone broth. Bone broth is, I'm telling you, there are a lot of sports organizations. It's something that's used within sports medicine. I'm talking about when he came back from that, Kobe was dropping like 60 points a game. I'm telling you, the collagen and bone broth is like, when I tell you, the healing agent. So if you can get your hands on some bone broth, I'm telling you, it will boost your immune system. And not only will it boost your immune system, it'll cut your healing time in half, especially when you're talking about other kinds of injuries. Some of y'all suffering from arthritis. Some of y'all have other injuries that you've sustained. I ain't telling you about something I heard. I'm telling you as someone who has been in the sports medicine industry. And what is our job? It's very different from physical therapy. They like to drag out therapy. In athletic training, if you're a head trainer or even an assistant trainer, if you dragging out the rehab process, you is gonna be fired, boo, because these are assets. And so the goal is to get anybody back in the quickest and safest amount of time possible. So that is what we specialize in sports medicine. That is the aim. That is the goal. So if I'm telling you collagen, like specifically the collagen that's in bone broth, because bones, there's the source of collagen, but this is a healthy source. Get you some bone broth and it will cut and increase your healing time. Facts. This has been well researched. And for some of y'all who want to go on ahead, if you want to geek out on some of the stuff, you got to take my word on it. The University of Nebraska has done released a lot of studies on this specific thing. So you can go ahead and peruse around, go to Dr. Google, or if you want to be more technical, you can go to Google Scholar and look up some of those. It'll generate the reports on like the scholarly journals. For those of y'all who like to fact check everything, I ain't got no reason to lie to you because I ain't got nothing to tell you to begin with. So okay then, boo. I just want y'all to be well. Anyways, let's move on. All right. Spinach, as I said, ginger, garlic. You should be taking at this point, especially in the midst of this pandemic, you should be having at least like a little tablespoon. And garlic is not something that's nasty. Like the chopped or the minced garlic, you could spread it on your sandwich. Listen, or just take a spoonful. Keep it moving. Take it like it's medicine. But at this point, because you do not want to end up being somebody's guinea pig, you can go on ahead and get you some garlic, and you need to have it each day. Not only is it going to help build your immune system, it's going to also help you, one, increase your metabolism, and it's going to help your body clear out the plaque from your arteries, which is beyond important. So I hope that you got something out of those little food items, and let's move on to now some physical things that you can do to increase these killer cells. So sweet potatoes boost your immune system, and sweet potatoes is a rich source of vitamin A, which is going to help your body fight off any type of pathogens. A virus is like a pathogen. Viruses, bacteria, parasites. So I'm telling you, sweet potatoes, and they taste good. So it's a lot easier for people to incorporate sweet potatoes than some of the others. So if you realize, if you figure like you're not going to take cod liver oil, like vitamin A is really important for us at this stage of where we are with this pandemic. Get your kids to get some sweet potato. Like that's so easy. Most kids will eat it. Adults will eat it. I have yet to meet anybody who don't like sweet potatoes. And at this point, if you don't like sweet potatoes, okay, tough cookie. And your immune system and your health is more important. You can have it every day at this point. You can have it every day. But if you can, try a minimum of once a week, ideally at least 3 times a week. But if you can't do that, at least once a week, and then you can filter in, you can mix and match some of these other ingredients that I said that is rich in vitamin A. Okay? All right. So getting enough sleep, making sure you have a biological night. You guys got to get these smartphones and smart devices away from your personal body. I'm telling you this for your own health. There are people who are dying. Not only that, you need to make sure your kids are doing that. It's already, we have enough data to know that it can damage their reproductive system. And for girls, I'm talking about to the point of not only damaging their reproductive system, their eggs, but also if they were to happen to have children later on, it can make they'll pass off sick genes to their kids. Like these smartphones were not designed for you to have them on your physical body for 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day. It's too much. Some people are sleeping with them underneath their pillows and stuff and in the bed with them. You need to move that stuff away from you. These things is blowing up on people. Like for real, for real. This ain't no like there's health warning that the state of California already forced the cell phone companies. They have to, just like how the cigarettes got the warning labels, they forced the cell phone companies to have to do the same and also post it on the website. But here's what's also important. If you're trying to lose weight, here's what these smart devices do, especially if you don't have a blue light filter. It will block your body from releasing melatonin. You need melatonin, especially if you're trying to, your best bet to burning the most calories that you can and to losing weight and to help you maintain even a healthy weight is your body needs to release the melatonin, the natural melatonin that you would have inside. How you doing, Miss Denise? All right. So those smart devices stop that. They interrupt that. Your body is real clever. It is real sensitive to certain things. These smart devices are unnatural to our physical body, our physical health. It is not designed. So you need a biological night. So you may go to sleep, but you get in pseudo sleep. You're not having a biological night, which will weaken your immune system. So now you kicking yourself while you're down, and you're going to actually end up slowing down your metabolism and thwarting to burn fat. What sense does that make for a phone? Yo, it's not that serious. You're killing yourself. And these people don't care about your health. That's why I call this show 100 Health. Because all they care about is a profit. They're not caring about your kids. They don't care about you, your mama, your sister, uncle, brother, cousin. They don't care. They're not concerned about your health. So why are you sitting up here dying for a phone? It's not worth it. Don't do that. Y'all, please. You need a biological night. That is going to increase your killer cell production. Yes? I hope that part was very, very clear. Walking, swimming, rebounding. That's like being on a trampoline and you ain't got to go jump high. Actually, of all of the movements, specifically for your immune health, it's actually released the most amount of your killer cells when you do rebounding. So if you're looking at the best way and you're trying to get there, across that yard the fastest, I'm telling y'all, get you some spinach, some sweet potatoes, take you some garlic every day, and then if you can rebound, mix that between that and walking. But yoga also does it. Stretching will also do it. You can't afford right now not to physically move your body. Mobility it has to be one of your strategies to increase your immune system, your immune function. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that you need to fortify your immune system. You can do it. You can win in your health. Your health is your business. It's not the doctor business. It's not the nurse business. As you can see, we can't even handle the load with the pandemic. It's your business. Do your part to help protect you and take care of your family. Do something about your immune health right now. Yes, I know I'm yelling because I'm passionate about this and I'm tired of people playing games with y'all. Y'all got a gift inside of you this world needs. Like, let's go. Let's go. We got to keep it 100. All right. So, stay hydrated. Here's the thing about water. Water is going to also, not only does it maintain your DNA, but listen, your mitochondria depend on it. And as I shared with y'all last week on the Health Mastermind call, I told y'all about brown fat, being able to set them backfires and eat up some of the white fat, the adipose visceral fat specifically, I'm sorry, around your organs, that belly fat. Y'all know what I'm talking about, belly fat. You need that brown fat to eat up that white fat. You understand what I'm saying? How's it going to do that? Listen, brown fat is rich in mitochondria. But if you around here dehydrated food, you kicking your body, it can't even eliminate the waste like it want to. Now it got to snatch back your pee and circulate that around your system, creating an acidic environment. Now you got extra inflammation. You tripping. Why, when you could just drink some water? Not only that, I'm going to tell you of another little strategy of another weight loss technique that we're doing to actually not only just decrease your calories, but we're trying to make a biochemistry, physiological type change in your body, so your body will start decreasing the ghrelin levels. Because guess what? That's why when people go on them HCG diets and all them quick fast diets, and then they end up gaining weight the next year and even more weight. Why? Because they actually, the hormone level, ghrelin, which controls, like, that's your hormone, nothing changed with that because you didn't do anything to target it. Water can do something with that. Why? Because in your stomach, you got receptors. You got these stretch receptors that actually sends the signal to your brain, like, okay, you need to chill on the ghrelin. We good. You know, we're getting full. But not only that, it's going to release the satiety, like when you feel satiated. Okay, that's the scientific word. When you full, when you get full, that's how your body know you full. So if you just drink 8 ounces of water before you gonna eat, guess what? Those stretch receptors is gonna get stimulated, and guess what's gonna happen? Ghrelin gonna have to get checked, boo. It's gonna check ghrelin and cause it to decrease. And you can actually maintain your weight loss longer. That's why I told y'all, if y'all willing to play the long game and stop trying to get all these quick fixes, weight loss is only a fourth of the equation when it comes down to your overall health and your heart health specifically. What good is it to get fit, trim, all this kind of stuff, not even fit, but just to get slim and you looking good and fine, and then you end up stuck like Chuck, just like the obese person? How does that make any sense? You got muscular people who still dying of heart disease. You got fine people, that skinny people still getting stuck like Chuck, dying of heart disease. You're going to die the same thing that the obese person is dying of, because you played yourself. Don't play yourself. Do what you need to do to take care of your body. And you can do it. It's within your reach. Your health is your business. I'm telling you, medicine is a practice. The doctors, if you got a real doctor, they're keeping 100 with you. They don't know everything. We're finding out new stuff as the time goes on. But the stuff that I'm telling you, there's an applied science. There's certain things that are universal. And so I'm trying to share some of those things with you right now so that you can help yourself as well as your family. You feel me? This ain't about no profit. So there are some things that you can do that are based on science. I ain't sharing nothing with you that ain't scientifically based, and it has not had decades worth of research in it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I take what I do serious. And this is for real, for real. I put the time in to study this. You understand? And I get it, that the stuff that a lot of the times when these health educators or doctors come at y'all, they come with all these big words and things that, and then they put it in terms that you can't really understand. And you trying to understand what's the shortage. You don't need to know how the mail system, all of their processes and all of that. Most people just want to know, okay, how I send this pack and when it's going to get there. So I'm trying to cut across the line for you to tell you what you need to do and the best way to get there. And you can choose whether you want to send it first class mail, 2-day mail, overnight. You got different ways that you can do it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm translating that information for you. I'm trying to keep it 100 and make it real simple for you. But when it comes down to weight loss, there's nothing better than sleep. If you can use the power of water and sleep, water, all you need is literally, If you're over 200 pounds, you can cap it at 100 ounces. If you're in a hot climate, those of you in Florida, you in a hot climate, you in California, you're pretty much in a hot climate. Most of y'all in the South, point blank. And if you're in Colorado, high altitude area, check it. 120 if you need. But other than that, you take your body weight, divide it in half. That's all. Excuse me, that's how many ounces you need. Give me a second. See, I done been doing all this talking and fussing. Anyways, like I was saying, you take your body weight and you divide it in half. That's how you know how many ounces you need a day. You know that the 8-cup thing, that was just, somebody pulled that out of you know what. That was based on nothing. The actual science behind it is you're taking your body. Why? Because your body is using up a lot, at least 60 to 80% of the amount of water you need. That's why we go ahead, the formula comes in at half. So you take your body weight, divide it in half. That will tell you how many ounces you need. If you're over 200 pounds, you can go ahead and cap it at 100 ounces and you'll be straight. If you feel that in the summer months, it gets a little hotter, then you can take it on up to your max of what that number actually is with your ounces. All right. So I think we understand. So water is important with one, producing your lymphatic fluid that you need. That's to remove waste out your body. Important. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is going to help your body break down the stored up fat and burn calories. Why would you not want your body to be able to have power? That don't make no sense. Not only for weight loss, but your immune system depends on your mitochondria too. That don't make no sense. And your lymphatic system is tied directly into your immune system. I broke that down last week. Check out last week's episode. I talked about that. This is how you help your immune system as well as weight loss. This is stuff, or to maintain a healthy weight without killing yourself and thinking you got to do an hour every day. Foolishness. Foolishness. All right. So now I want to talk to y'all about one thing specifically before I finish, because I'm getting ready to wrap up. We already talked about the stomach stretch receptors, how 8 ounces of water can help your body send a signal to tell your body, hey, we don't need no more ghrelin. Let's go on ahead and bring that down and release that pectin, which is the satisfied, the unfull hormone. That's what you want. That's what you want to happen. That will also help you to permanently change your biochemistry. You guys ever seen where you see these people? Some people have actually gone and they did the complete gastric bypass surgeries, and then a couple of years later, they gained the weight, but not only gained the weight, they actually add more weight to it because their ghrelin levels actually started increasing over the time. Because why? You didn't change the biochemistry that needed to be changed. That's why I'm telling you techniques, different little things. If you're willing to play the long game and make some small shifts over a period of time, so it's a lifestyle shift, guess what? You're going to win at this thing. You can win in your health. You can maintain a good and healthy body weight. That is why, regardless of all of this knowledge I have, can I take the short route to weight loss? Absolutely. But guess what? I also know from personal experience and also other people who have done it. If you do not change the biochemistry, if you do not make those changes and make sure that ghrelin is in check, guess what? You're going to gain that weight back and you're going to gain more because you legitimately are going to be hungry because that's the signal, because that ghrelin is running loose in your system. That is why most people are unsuccessful at sustained weight loss. That is why I said I will do a 5-year plan so that I can make sure that it's permanent. So, next thing, the next trick that a lot of y'all have had, you're fooling around with these fat-free foods, and you don't realize there's a lot of hidden sugar. You think that there's, you know when you eat a candy bar, certain things, or a dessert, you know that there's sugar in it. But what you didn't think about was that salad you had more sugar and more junk in it than a Big Mac and a Snicker bar combined. So this is why a lot of people are frustrated saying, well, I was doing this, I've been eating healthy. You ain't. You could have went on ahead and had a Snicker bar, and it probably would have been less calories. A lot of people is around here, they eating these grain bars. I ain't going to call out the company name because I don't want them trying to sue me. But y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a Valley. Okay. Yeah. What you got all this hidden sugar in? Check out the ingredients. in the first 5 ingredients, if it say high fructose corn syrup, you need to throw that shit back. Throw it. Throw it. That ain't no real salad dressing. You might as well go on ahead and get you a Snicker bar. Go on, get you a candy bar. What is you gonna fool around with that salad dressing for? If it got high fructose corn syrup, you playing yourself. Do not eat no salad with no high fructose corn syrup based dressing. Don't. They make a whole lot of dressings that taste good that don't got sugar or high fructose corn syrup within the first 5 ingredients. You will not lose weight. Not only that, you're going to actually increase the obesity hormones, and specifically the obesity gut bacteria that's inside your stomach. You're going to program your biochemistry to be obese. Why would you do that? These people don't care about y'all. What's up? How you doing, Miss Quisha? What's up, Miss Marsha? Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm going over, but I gotta just keep it 100. Like, this thing been burning in me, man. Like, cause I'm tired of people playing with people's families' health and stuff. These salad dressings, I'm telling you, these people is the biggest crook. You literally, some of them got more sugar in it than a freaking Reese's peanut butter cup. Real talk. I ain't lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You could go to the store right now and you can get one of those bottles, flip it over, and look what it said our serving size is, and then flip over one of them candy bars. And look, so you was around here eating desserts and stuff, thinking you eating something healthy, and it's not. I'm telling you, most of them grain bars, I ain't saying all of them because I haven't tried all of them, but most of them that you finna come across in the U.S., you playing yourself. You could have went on ahead and had a candy bar. At least when you have a candy bar, you know what you was getting. You know what you was eating. You feel me? So we are more conscious of that and we can monitor that. But when you getting it in these foods that you thought was healthy, like most of these fat-free foods, I'm telling you, that's how I became obese. Real talk. Eating fat-free food made me fat. Eating all these grains and stuff that they told you was healthy, it ain't healthy. It's going to make you obese. It's going to program and turn on the obesity hormone. Why would you do that? Why would you do that when I'm keeping it 100? I gained 88 pounds in less than a year time following all of those recommendations. I'm telling you, don't play yourself. But guess what? I have the knowledge to go ahead and do what I need to do to change my biochemistry back to where it was when I lived a completely fit life and I was eating healthy. Because your body know what to do with butter. Your body know what to do with a real egg. Your body knows what to do with healthy fat. It don't know what to do with that fat-free food. It don't. It's full of sugar. So is that sugar gonna make you fat? Way worse than if you would have ate the bad fat. Real talk. Y'all have no idea how much food that you think don't got sugar in it. They actually have food universities designed to actually make you a heavy user. It's called the Food and Drug Administration. They're the same agency that regulates drugs, regulate food. Why? Food is information. It tells your body what to do. So why would you want to keep consuming foods that's telling your body, I want you to be severely obese? Not just obese, but severely obese. That is why we have the obesity epidemic that we have in the U.S. That is why we also have all these autoimmune diseases. You think this stuff is by chance? Nah, it's related to the amount of sugar that they sticking in our foods and all of these grains that people think is healthy. It's not. I'm keeping it 100. There's a lot of things that you notice when you go to the produce aisle. How many of those items got a sticker on there with all of the different ingredients on it? Most of them don't. Why? Because it's real food. Real food. Am I talking about the sugar that's in fruit? No. Your body know what to do that. The fruit is fat soluble. So that's not the bad. I'm talking about that. You know what kind of sugar I'm talking about. I'm talking about that high fructose corn syrup that your body never encountered that throughout history. Remember, we're ancient. It never, ever had high fructose corn syrup because it didn't exist. That's why it's catastrophic in our body. You think it's by chance that literally by 2024, 1 in 4 of our kids gonna have type 2 diabetes? Do you think it's by chance that literally Especially if you're Hispanic and you have a son, you need to be concerned about the type of food and specifically the rice consumption. Why? Because in the United States and specifically with a lot of Hispanic boys, they're already needing a liver transplant. Why? Because their livers have been turned to fat. And they ain't the only one. You got black kids having the same thing as well as some white kids. Listen, y'all got to quit. The food that you ate ain't even the same food that these kids is eating because the food scientists got even better. They put even more junk inside of it. Do you realize the age group between 6 and 12, like literally, most of them already have 40% blockage in their heart. This is why I'm telling y'all why school is out technically during distance learning. You need to make sure your kids getting at least 20 minutes of physical activity. You need to get them outside. If you love your kids and you don't want them to die before you should make sure that you're doing your part. You need to limit the amount of fast food that they get. These people putting morphine in their cheese, man. Their brain and their biology is no match for that stuff. It's not. It's not the same McDonald's you ate. It ain't the same Burger King and stuff you ate. It's not the same cookies you ate. The science part of the food scientists got too good at what they're doing. So they know what chemicals is going to hook your kids. And that's why they so sick. That's why they got all these allergies now. Like, I'm just keeping it 100. Have the fruit, except for bananas. Fake news. These bananas y'all seeing in the grocery store, if you can't see the seeds, fake, 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 fake. It's fake. Hated it, fake. You eating a fake banana. You might as well went on ahead. You need, when you get in that little banana, you need to be going on, you get you a candy bar. Get you some dessert that you really want. Why am I finna waste my calories? If I'm finna have something the equivalent of a dessert, I'm gonna get me a key lime pie or a Snicker bar. Why am I gonna waste it on a banana? For what? You playing yourself. You're playing yourself. But this the game that the people playing. It's fake. It's fake. Real bananas don't look like this foolishness. They genetically modified and engineered that crap. It ain't even got the real fruit sugar that roast fruit have. Yo, it's foolishness. Yo, man, don't let these people play with y'all health. All right, I need y'all to cut off y'all eating time 2 hours before you actually go to bed. 2 hours before. If you're serious about maintaining your weight, or if you want your body to burn fat without you having to break your back and kill yourself in the gym, you need to cut off your 2 hours before bedtime. 2 hours before bedtime. So if you go to bed at midnight, then you can cut off your eating time needs. You don't need nothing after 10 o'clock. If you go to bed at 10, you shouldn't have nothing at 8. If you go to bed at 9, you shouldn't have nothing after 7. If you go to bed at 8, you should not have nothing after 6. You feel me? It's simple. Cut your eating time off. 2 hours before bed. Next, I want to tell y'all about something that will help you if you really want to naturally and permanently change your biochemistry while you're at it. If you can weave in intermittent fasting. Here's the key. What's really, really important. How you doing, Miss Jackson? Appreciate the support. Hey, sis, I see you. All right. You have to. There's 2 ways to do it. I do the modified version because I'm keeping it 100 most days. I'm not going to, like, for long-term practicing, I'll do the 12-hour one. The 16-hour one, I'll do that maybe once out of the month. So I'll explain the actual technical way you should do it. All right, intermittent fasting is basically you're creating a window, an opportunity for you to have food, to consume food. Outside of that window, you do not consume food. Why? Because you're allowing your body to switch between the actually burning the calories that you're consuming as well as burning the stored up fat that you want it to actually target. You understand? I hope that was real, real clear. So what is the best way to do it? So I'll use myself as an example with my bedtime. My bedtime is 10 o'clock at night, right? So if I was doing the 16-hour window, that means then I'd have to cut off my eating time by 8 o'clock if I wanted to. And then 16 hours from that point, I can't, so which would mean now at 8 o'clock the next morning would be what, 12 hours. So I would have to add 4 more hours to that to put it at 16. Then I can eat. And then I can eat from, whatever that time is. Look me. Hey, I'm getting thirsty. Some flew in my eye. The devil is a lie. He just trying to distract me. All right. So 8 was 8 plus 4, 12. So that puts me at 12 noon. Or I can move it up. I could say 11 o'clock. So there's literally only going to be about, what is that? 4? I don't know. There's an 8-hour window, sorry, of me to eat, for me to eat. I have to go 16 hours without eating before I can have my next meal. And I will lose. When I did that series, when I told you guys about like the rapid weight loss that I dropped in that week, I mean, and I've done it before. I've done 9 pounds in a week, 6 pounds in a week, 5 pounds in a week, 13 pounds in a week, 11 pounds in a week. It's possible. I've helped an athlete drop 3 pounds in one day. It's possible. You just, there's certain techniques and strategies, but intermittent fasting can help you lose weight faster, as well as make the biochemistry type change. It can make it a lasting type of weight loss for you. If you're willing, you don't have to do it every day. You can do it once or twice a week. I tend to do it two times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It just depends on what my workload is. It's even beneficial even if you tried it once a week. But for me, my sweet spot and the one that I can commit to, the 16-hour is a lot tougher, which is why I may do it maybe once out of a month. The 12-hour one is the one that is easiest for me, which means I have like roughly, what is that, like an 8-hour like window. So basically you would go 12 hours without eating. So I'm already going to get my 8 hours of sleep. So I've already had to cut off 2 hours from before I go to sleep, and then 2 hours after you wake up. So that's how you know, okay, but anytime in between that, I can eat during that window. Yes? So imagine the power of, if you eat strategic food that actually increase your metabolism, as well as exercise, even if it's just 5 minutes in the morning, you get extra calorie burn. So like, that's just like me saying, if you make a deposit at the bank early in the morning, guess what? Every hour, I'm gonna keep depositing money in your account and up until the bank closes. That's what your body does when you work out in the morning. That is why if somebody ate the same amount of calories, exercised the same amount of time, and one person worked out in the morning, the other one worked out in the afternoon, the one that worked out in the morning, hands down, is always going to lose more weight. Always. Because they're getting that extra calorie burn. They're getting that extra bonus. Why would you not want your body, even if you don't have the full amount of time to work out? I do want you to work out. If you can't work out until the afternoon, that's great. It's better than nothing. But if you can just carve out at least 5 minutes to get your body moving, you're going to get that extra calorie burn. That is what I'm talking about. It's strategy. Weight loss is about strategy. It's strategy. If you will lose more weight doing intermittent fasting than you will trying to do HCG, GKA, but whatever the latest fads and all that kind of stuff is that these people have put out there with just only restricting your calorie consumption. You got to change the actual biochemistry. You got to target ghrelin. You got to target the sleep. You burn more calories in your sleep than when you're going to eat, as well as exercise combined. There's nothing that will impact your weight loss more than sleep and also water. 8 ounces right before you're going to eat. It will decrease, one, the levels of ghrelin that you have. Not only that, it's actually going to make sure that the fullness hormone is released even faster, and you are going to consume less calories, but you did it in a biochemical way. Do you understand? I hope that I'm being real clear. I'm trying to keep it all the way 100 so that you could fully understand the process of how you apply science to losing weight. This is applied science. This is not some fad. This is how you make a lifestyle shift. How easy is it for you to go ahead? I mean, even if it's not even 8 ounces, 4 ounces will still be better than no ounces. Drinking some water before you start. It don't take a whole lot. It don't. Before each meal. Come on, man. Like before you start eating. And then another trick that I've also talked to you all about, food order matters. Your body will do something completely different if the first thing that it's getting in its mouth is vegetables. The way your body is going to actually spend calories digesting the vegetables versus something else unhealthy. If you got let's say some not so good stuff on your plate and some good stuff on your plate. Listen, you're going to consume it anyway. Why would you not want your body to burn more calories? Like, let's say, for instance, I had a salad, a hamburger, and some French fries. I can actually burn more weight if I eat the salad first. Same thing if you had a piece of steak or whatever your vice is, some fried chicken, whatever. Eat the vegetables first. You could have you some sweet potatoes there, and you could have something else that's a comfort food for you. Hey, I ain't taking nothing from you. All I'm telling you is while you eating, eat your vegetables first. This is, again, a strategy to help. As you age, your body naturally wants to put on 6 pounds. I'm trying to help you combat that because we're all aging. We're all getting older. That's why I set a realistic goal for myself of 25 pounds a year, and I will get to my goal at year 5. I already exceeded that goal last year. I did 34 and kept it off. And guess what? This year, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to meet my goal, and I'm going to keep it off because I'm permanently changing my biochemistry. It is very easy to lose a half a pound a week. That is my commitment that I made to myself. And then I just choose 1 month to lose an extra 2 pounds so that I can get to my goal. If I found that by the time the end of the year that, hey, okay, because somebody did the math, 2 times, 12 is 24. Okay, whoop-de-doo. I can easily lose a pound in a week. I've done that actually already since the year has begun. So I'm already ahead of my schedule. But what I'm trying to help you understand, it's small shifts. You don't have to starve yourself. Starving yourself is the opposite. If you're going to intermittent fast, you would have to stick to the time frames. So if your first meal is going to be at 11 o'clock, that cutoff meal has to be there. If you take it longer, your body is going to go into starvation mode, and it's going to store fat, even if you eat vegetables. That is why you should not be eating right before bedtime. I know people should have told you this, and they did not tell y'all that. I am sorry. But if you consume food right before you go to bed, your body has nothing else that it can possibly do with it other than to store it as fat. That is why some people say, man, these skinny people eating more than me, and I look at food and I gain weight. Well, if you ate something that was 100 calories right before you went to sleep, guess what your body just did? It just took that 100 calories and converted that quantity right to fat, even if it was something healthy. Sorry. I don't know what you want me to tell you. So you continue to do that enough, you plan yourself. Even if it's something healthy, you cannot afford to have food. Your body cannot keep you alive while you're sleeping, as well as try to work on digesting that right there. No, your body wants to naturally. You need to let it go from the fat burning stores. So it has to make a choice. Do I make you stop breathing, or do I go ahead and take this mess that you just put in your body and store it as fat? That's what it's going to do, because it's going to choose survival. It don't want you to die. So it's going to take that food that you just ate and make it into fat. That's what happens when you eat. Obviously, you need to try to cut it off. If you can do 3 hours, your results that you will see, it's like beyond amazing. But you're good even with 2 hours. Seriously. Like, I told you, I ain't got nothing to tell you. This is just me keeping it all the way 100. I hope that y'all have enjoyed the show today. I hope you got a lot out of it. This is the longest we've ever gone with the show. I appreciate y'all for, sending in your questions. Again, stress. Here's the problem with if the cortisol hormone is active too long, and those smart devices, they activate cortisol. This is why you got to get them away from your personal body. Your body works on the system. So cortisol is supposed to be, we need the hormone during the day. If not, we couldn't breathe, we couldn't walk, we couldn't move, body parts, all of that kind of stuff. Cortisol is necessary. It's not necessary at night like that, unless you're working overnight. That's why I say you got to have a biological night. Even if your biological night is happening during the day, your body needs that 7 to 8 hour window to where it gets to shut down and repair, and also it burns fat. It prefers to burn fat. It prefers while you're sleeping to burn fat. Did you hear what I just said? That is why having that cutoff window at 2 hours before that, it gives your body that opportunity back and forth. So with intermittent fasting, that's what it forces your body to do. It goes from, okay, we're going to burn our carbs and glycogen and the fuel source from our muscles and what we need during the daytime. And then with intermittent fasting, during that period that you're not eating, guess what? That entire 12 hours, your body is doing nothing but burning fat. That is why it's so effective, because we need both. We need to burn calories that we're eating, but we also need to burn the stored fat. And if you're eating all the time and you're also kicking yourself while you're down, which is eating right before bed, that's just crazy. You're hurting yourself. You're telling your body, I want to be fat. That's literally what you're doing when you eat before you go to sleep. You're better off at getting some club soda, keeping it there, not the one that's adding high fructose corn syrup or sugar or any of that. I'm talking about that all it is water. But the process of it, it will actually expand and also activate. Remember, I was talking about those stomach stretch receptors. Those receptors are designed to stretch within your body. What is it going to do? It's going to decrease ghrelin. So guess what will happen faster? That's why I always keep club soda near my bed. You will get the satiety hormone released and ghrelin will shrink back and go on about its business. You understand? That is how you beat those nighttime cravings. You use the club soda, seltzer water. Basically, that's what it is. Seltzer water, club soda, same thing. That is how you get over that hump. If you can use intermittent fasting, I would recommend the 12-hour one is a lot easier to abide by. And hey, listen, during that window of time, so like let's say for instance for mine, it would be from 8 to 8. I can eat from 8 to 8. But from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., I can't do nothing. Or whatever time I did the cutoff. I could have did it from 6 to 6 because I'm an early morning person. So, as long as that's that 12-hour window. Now, if you really want to be Brody with it, if you want the best results in the shortest amount of time, if you do the 16-hour window, which I said, I can do it. I just know my discipline level is not going to allow me to keep going with that. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more, so tomorrow's show, 5 o'clock, tune in here. I will be doing the health prayer at 4:45. Text us, or you can put it in the comments if you have anybody's name that you want to add to the list. But I'm going to be giving you some more ingredients that will help increase your killer cells, which are your T cells. You have these things called microphages, which are your shooters on the street. You want to put more of them out. So I'm going to be giving you some more tips tomorrow, some other ingredients, because I just want you to have a variety that you could choose from. Because all of us don't respond to the same thing the exact same way all the time. Some stuff we're going to like more than others. That's why I'm trying to give you a list of different options. And I'm trying to just give you a little bit at a time. And then tomorrow is going to be part 2 of how you take that brown fat and have it do like Miss Pac-Man and eat up that white fat, boy. Like, when Pac-Man become invincible. So if you want to know more about brown fat and ways to stimulate brown fat production, you need to tune in tomorrow, 5 o'clock. I'll be live on Zoom, and I will be here live on Facebook as well. If you want to have prayer or add anyone to our prayer list, that starts at 4:45. Now that call tomorrow, that's a health accountability call. I share some tips, and then I have you set a health goal for yourself. I'm done at 5:30. I am done at 5:30 because I got to go make me some money with my client. So we be done at 5:30. So I love you guys. I hope that you will continue to keep it all the way 100. This is Miss Wells. Listen, if you want more information about my health accountability groups, get at me. You're more than welcome. Like I said, those groups are free. I ain't got nothing to sell you. All I care about is you and your family actually being able to live the healthy life that you are designed to live, getting a gift that's inside of you and sharing it with this world. You can't do that if you stuck like Chuck, if you dying early. I want your kids to not be dying early and not be sick, busted, and disgusted. I'm tired of these people playing with y'all health. And for those of y'all who are over 50, please, please, I beg of you, do what you can do to boost your immune system. This virus is serious. I know of people who are actually have loved ones who have already literally are in either ICU and some who have already died. This thing is for real. Do your part. They ain't got no vaccine for you. They ain't got no medicine for you. But what God has provided for you is he's provided ingredients right here in the earth for you to be able to take care of your health. So this is Miss Wells with the 100 Health Show. I will be sharing this link, so you guys please reshare this on your timelines if you have people that you want to rewatch. And of those of you, I highly suggest go back to the beginning, because I went down from each type of vitamin and I gave you a lot of different options of food items, simple food items that are inexpensive that you can incorporate right now today to start doing something about building up your immune system. But more importantly, I want you to put your shooters in on the streets of your body, which is those killer cells. So I really want you right now today, make sure you get that vitamin D3 as well as vitamin A. So those are the things that we know your body know what to do with a virus. These doctors don't know. I'm just keeping it 100. They don't know. It's new to them. It's new to them. So don't be nobody's guinea pig. You need to do what you can do to boost your immune system. So if you want to hear more tips like this, tomorrow, 4:45, I will be here praying live on the air. And at 5 o'clock, I'm getting right back into some more immune system boosting tips. But I'm going to spend the bulk of that time talking about brown fat and how to have that go and decrease the white fat, which is the bad fat. And you will ultimately, that means you're going to lose weight. That's what that is. That will help you lose weight without killing yourself in the gym and naturally. Yes, you ain't spending no money. You're not getting all these other kind of fads and all these kind of things. You got brown fat within your body. You just need to have the right type of vitamins to go and recruit it and release it in your body. And it's going to go like Miss Pac-Man and go ahead and eat up that visceral fat, which is the dangerous fat, that belly fat. Okay? I love y'all. This is Miss Wells. Follow us. We're 20-Minute Love on all social media. Join our Walk America group. I'm putting the masterclass for the immune system in the Walk America group, as well as some of the Dr. Oz clips. If you forget everything that I said, listen, it will be there. I love y'all. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Let's keep it 100. All right, we got to play our intro. Hey, I thank all my sisters for supporting me. Miss Marcia, Miss Jackson, Miss Clark, Miss Lane. I love y'all. Miss Mary, Christopher, I appreciate y'all. Those of y'all who are joining us on Zoom, thank you. Hey, 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 hey. All right, those of y'all who are joining us on Zoom, hey, I'm finna unmute y'all all. You get the bulk of my time. Do you guys have any questions? Or do you need the link? If so, let me know. You can type it in the chat really quick and I will forward it to you. If you joined in late, let me know. I can give you all the goods that I shared from 5 o'clock. This is the longest show we've ever done. I'm so sorry. Literally 20 minutes in and out. We only do 20 minutes. But it was just so much and we were getting a lot of questions in. Okay, can we do a quick roll call so I can see what cities people are calling in? I'm Shantae. I'm in South Miami, Florida. Who do we have on the line with us? Don't be shy. At least tell me the cities that you guys are tuning in from. You don't have to say your names if you guys are too shy. I know you all are there. What cities do we have on the line with us? Any questions? All right, going once, going twice. All right, well, I hope that you all will meet me here tomorrow, same place, same time, much shorter call. The prayer starts at 4:45. If you have any names that you want to add to the list, let me know. And the health tips will begin and the accountability at 5 p.m. and we're done at 5:30, no matter what. Every Thursday till the quarantine is over. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. This is Ms. Wells from Fun and Health Services. Peace.